Hi, you guys. Oh gosh, the glare is horrible in those glasses, so I just won't be able to see. This is day 5, and I didn't post for a couple of days, but I wanted to jump on and check in through this cleanse. Oh my gosh, I think you can actually tell a difference in my face, which is not surprising to me because I said I'm not doing this for weight loss or anything like that, but I knew that I was super inflamed and I knew that I was super swollen, and I weighed myself this morning and I lost 11 pounds. So you know that I was retaining water. And I had a lot of inflammation. Remember, I told you my joints were feeling really inflamed. I would say that they're 80% better right now. And I have not done this plan perfectly. I haven't eaten anything that was outside of what is allowed in this cleanse that God led me to, but I haven't done it perfectly. One night I ate later than I should have, so my fasting period was a little bit shorter. I actually think it wasn't, because I think I ate later the next day. So I think I've actually stuck to the intermittent fasting of 15 hours. So I only really eat and drink between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. each day. I'm only eating pretty much beef, eggs, healthy fats. Eating that much protein, I would usually be really scared that my digestion would not be good. That's not been the case. And I attribute that to the raw goat's milk that I'm drinking on a daily basis and the Master's Cleanse that I really successfully do it about twice a day. And to be honest, today's the first day. I just had a really it wasn't stressful. I don't want to say that. It was just busy. My life is busy, and I brought everything to do my cleanse, but I literally did not have time between meetings and calls and all of that. I literally only had time to throw my food together, and I've had one meal. So I need to have another meal again, because that's another thing that I've noticed, and probably why I lost so much weight, is because in that fasting window, sometimes I won't eat my second meal. And if I haven't eaten it and it comes 5 o'clock, I just don't eat because I want to stay within my fasting window, right? And so that's not enough. I realize I'm not eating enough if I only eat one meal. I need to eat at least 2 meals. So I've been trying to be better about that. And so I'm going to really work on that. So I'm going to make sure I eat a second meal. Even if my fasting window is not as long, I think I'd rather eat a second meal, because I really noticed that it's just not enough calories. I'm just not getting enough calories. And because it's not actually a spiritual fast where I'm asking God to step in and sustain me, it's different. And I feel really like my blood sugar's low, and I haven't eaten enough if I don't eat at least 2 meals. So that's something that I'm going to work on this weekend and this upcoming week. I love what I'm eating. I think I did really good with my selections of the meats that I bought from Staff Up Life, and that's really been working out for me. I made some thick cut short ribs in the pressure cooker. Super amazing. I made what else did I make? Some other kind of beef. Oh, my mom and dad made beef, like I said, and I ate that for 2 days. And I made some ground beef, so I'm going to eat some of that. It needs to be eaten in the next couple days. And I have some burgers that are already made that I'm going to eat as well. And I think there's one other, some really expensive, really good steaks that I haven't cooked. So got to do that this weekend. So I'll cook them, and then I just eat them for a couple of days. I just split them up, and I put a couple of eggs over them, or put a couple of medium boiled eggs in with them. And that's what I eat. And some avocado usually. And I love it. My food tastes great. I made a soup yesterday that was like a ramen, but with no noodles and with soft boiled eggs. Oh my gosh, it was so good. So I'm loving the food that I'm eating. I'm not getting sick of it yet. I'm loving how I'm feeling. Besides this week where I really feel like I was kind of almost on the verge of keto flu because I didn't feel great for the beginning of the week. Today's really the first day that I've felt better, and I felt like I needed extra sleep. And I don't know if that's because I've been emotional or because of this cleanse or because I was switching to keto. I don't really know. Humans are so complex. We are complex, emotional creations that God has created. And so I've had a lot of emotions and stuff going on as well. Don't know what that's about. I wish I could blame hormones or something, but it's just not the case. I'm just a human being, and I feel like I've been like a human doing because I've been so busy. That's probably some of it. So hopefully I can get a little bit of time to just slow down, and we'll see. But I'll do another video for a Turo update because I already have 2 scheduled Turo rentals. Then I just posted them on Tuesday, and I already have 2 rentals. So one of them starts on Sunday. So that's going to be super cool to navigate around that. I'll post another video just to give status on that because I posted something when I bought the Mazda, and my son loves the Mazda and he doesn't want to give it up for rentals. And I don't care because I'm trying to teach him that you have to make sacrifices, right? That's what life is about, is you have to make sacrifices. You have to be willing to make sacrifices. You can't have everything you want all the time. And you can have really nice things, but you also have to make sacrifices. And this is the agreement that we made. So he's got to give up his pretty little Mazda, his brand new Mazda, sometimes when we have rentals. So the first time he has to do that is on Sunday. And I know it'll be difficult for him, but well, too bad. We can do hard things. That's what I want to say. Entrepreneurs can do hard things. They do hard things every single day. I remember I posted this thing recently that was living an entrepreneurial life is having the best day of your life and the worst day of your life every 5 minutes. And I can completely relate to that because there's so much stuff that goes on in this life. It's crazy and it's amazing. And it's what the heck is happening. And it's, oh my gosh, are we really going through this? And all of that all at the same time. So, but I love it. it's mine, and I love it, and God has blessed me with it. He has trusted me with it. I am a good steward of it, and so he will continue blessing me, which means I will continue being busy. And so seasons will change and things will change in the future, but for right now, this is my life and I love it, but it's a lot. So I need to be cautious and take some time. I had a girls' night planned tonight with my girls, and turns out everybody's sick and nobody can take my kid. And so God changed plans and I get to spend the evening with my Maddie. So I just wanted to come in on here and check in again and let you guys know how things are going. Oh, I did want to say that I feel like my face is healing and I haven't had anything new come. So I'm actually really excited to see what happens over the next week, because these were from before and they're just healing. And remember, that was one of the things that I said. I've been wearing my glasses, so I got marks on my nose. But you remember I said my skin has been wigging out for no reason. And obviously for some reason, it was what I was putting in my body. So I'm going to see how that is next week, going through this cleanse after those things heal, if anything comes up, and what my skin looks like. And I'll share it with all of you and let you know. I know that, like I said, I feel way less swollen. I can see the tendons in my foot, which when I'm swollen, that's the first thing that gets swollen for me. And then my joints in my hands. And like I said, I'm about 80% there. I can tell a huge difference. So I'm super excited about that. And I'm going to get back on it. Maybe prep my master cleanse a little bit better. Maybe make it a little easier somehow, because I do get really busy and that makes it hard sometimes to stop. And just even something so simple, get all my little jars out and measure everything and get the hot water and do all of that. And if I had it already pre-measured out and I could just put it in the cup and put the hot water on, I think it would probably be a little bit easier. So I'm going to try to do that this week and see how that works out, if I can be successful. And like I said, I was just feeling a little nauseous. It's probably just like a slight keto flu, which I'm used to. I don't get it too bad because I've done keto so many times. My body's like, oh, we know how to do this. It switches over to my liver processing things way easy because I've done keto so many times in my life. But I think I still had some symptoms this time because it's been so long since I did keto. So I'll keep updating you guys. I'm not getting hydrated enough. That's another reason I probably feel yuck, because I'm not drinking enough water. So that's another thing I really need to focus on, is slow down and drink the water, girl. And so that's another thing that I'm going to really try to do over the weekend, is hydrate and go from there and see how this goes going into next week, and a full week and a super busy week at work and all of that good stuff. So we shall see, and I'll continue sharing my journey with you. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Bye.